guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a worth the buy or not review. This isn't going to be a foundation review. It's actually going to be another product that's been on the market recently and I've been really curious about it, and so have a lot of you guys asking me to try it out. And that is a MAC product. We are back with another MAC product. So I have here the MAC Fix Plus Prep and Prime Matte one. So I'm really excited. So this one recently came out and it was like the talk of the town just because MAC has been doing a lot of MAC Fix Pluses, but I haven't seen anything like for matte skin. So I was really excited when this came out. Of course, I am an oily skin girl, so I love anything matte. So I went ahead and did my entire face of makeup, and what I'm going to be doing is wearing this MAC Fix Plus on top of this makeup and going out and wearing it the whole day and seeing how it does. So I'm really excited to see how this is going to turn out and if it's going to make a change on the longevity of my makeup. So we're gonna go ahead and talk about the product real quick. Let me whip out the receipt. So I went to my local Nordstrom's just because it was like really late last night and I was like, let me just quickly go to Nordstrom's instead of having to go into the mall to the MAC store. It sells for $26. My sales tax was $1.56. So I ended up purchasing $27.56. So that's not too bad. I feel like that's typically what a MAC Fix Plus costs. So it didn't go up or down or anything. And it's supposed to be, let's see if it gives me any claims. It just says a matte finish. It does say to spray the skin 12 inches away from the face and spray evenly before applying or after applying makeup. So for me, the best result that I notice is putting it on after I apply my makeup, because then I can see if it's actually going to keep everything matte. So that's why I was waiting until I finished my entire face of makeup for me to really go ahead and go in with the spray. So packaging, very similar to the packaging that we've already seen. I'm sure that it smells the same as well, but we shall see. And then this is what it looks like. The packaging on the outside is matte, so that's really cool. It's kind of like the MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus in Gold Light with the shimmers. Like it had that nice pretty like reflex shimmer packaging, and then this one has that really pretty like matte finish. So you can see the difference. Same exact size as all the other ones, so that's good. You get 3.4 ounces, which is pretty awesome. It'll last you a while. I think, yes, you have to shake well before you apply it. So I'm assuming that this kind of has like something in there, like an ingredient that is supposed to give it that nice matte finish. It's not really telling me the ingredients though down here. It kind of gives you like this white tint. The girl that worked at MAC did tell me to make sure that I held it out and shook it really well before applying it, because it will give me like those like white dots. So I'm gonna keep shaking it just because I wanna make sure that it really gets that product in. And then I always like to kind of just spray it out into the universe before I spray it on my face so I know what type of squirt it's gonna be. There we go. See, that's why I like to do that. Very fine mist. As you can see, very, very fine mist. And I'm just gonna do it far. So I'm not seeing any white dots. Thank God. I think we shook it well enough. We kept shaking it and shaking it. I did kind of get some on my arm, and I have to say that my arm, as soon as it like hit my arm and my face, I just kind of felt everything like lock into place immediately. It does feel a little bit sticky. I would just say make sure that you do hold it far enough, because I can see where doing it really up close, it can kind of mess up your makeup or get those little white dots. But my skin feels really good. It feels hydrated. I like the fact that with the MAC Fix Pluses, they go on so well that immediately as you apply it, they go into your skin. It's not going to be one of those things where you're gonna have like it dripping off or it's gonna ruin your makeup. I hate sprays like that, but MAC Fix Plus never disappoints. I do have to say though, with this one, it does have that MAC Fix Plus scent. I feel like they all keep that traditional scent in there. I feel like it's one of the main ingredients that makes it a really good product. But I like the scent. I've always have, and I know now they came out with new scents, which is pretty cool, but this one is like definitely a favorite of mine. To be honest, I'm one of those people that I use MAC Fix Plus mainly like the regular one, I use it mainly to make sure that my eyeshadows have that intensity that I want, or whenever I want to do like some really bold highlight or just something on the face where I really want to make it pop. I don't use my MAC Fix Plus to really like prep or set my skin, just because I have products that I really love for that. So that's what I mainly use my MAC Fix Plus. But I mean, as you can see, I use a lot of it because it's pretty much almost gone. And then for the Fix Plus Gold Light, I like this as well. I do actually use this more so for the skin because I like that nice, like very subtle shimmer it gives my skin. I feel like it just looks so beautiful. And it also kind of gives you like that bronzy goddess summer glow that we all crave, which I think is phenomenal, especially during this time of the year. I'm so happy they came out with these during this time of the year because it makes that big difference. So that's what I use this for. And sometimes for my highlight, because it does have that extra shimmer in here, I feel like it can give my highlight that extra like boom. So I do like that for this as well. That being said, for the Fix Plus matte version, I do expect this to like make a big difference in my skin and how my makeup wears, just because it is matte. And I feel like the people that are looking for that matte MAC Fix Plus definitely want to use this like before and after their foundation, especially after, because they want something that'll set and it'll just make the makeup stay on and in place and not get oily. So I think that's mainly what I'm going to be testing it out for today, and that's the type of product that I would want. Because I already have all my other MAC Fix Pluses for certain things, it'd be cool to have a MAC Fix Plus that really works on the skin and just keeps it all locked in. Especially right now that it's hot, it's like super hot, and the last thing we want is to have like super dewy, sweaty, almost looking skin. So we're going to be testing this out, and I really hope it works. They did come out with a few more other products for the matte complexion, but I just really was curious to try this boy out because I think this is such a staple to anybody's collection that I just felt like it needed to be brought up. And you guys know I'm all about finding out if things are worth the buy or not. So I wanted to test this out, but right now that it's into my skin, it feels good. It doesn't feel sticky. It just feels like my skin is perfectly in place. I know with some setting sprays, it literally starts to feel tight. This doesn't feel tight whatsoever. It just feels on like it went on perfectly right. So I'm excited to see how this is gonna do. I'm gonna wear this the whole day, and I will let you guys know my thoughts on this MAC Fix Plus at the very end of the day, and we can decide if this is worth the buy or not. So stay tuned if you want to see how I feel about this MAC Fix Plus and whether you should be spending $26+. So stay tuned. Okay, so I am back. I literally like almost forgot to film this part of the video. I was sleeping. I like passed out. I was exhausted. I did so much today that my body was just like, girl, just, this is where you're gonna pass out. So luckily I woke up in time. It is literally 11:29 p.m. at night. So I've worn this for pretty much the entire day, and I'm like ready to take this makeup off and just take off all the makeup and just go to sleep because I'm literally like about to knock out right here. Okay, so let's talk about the MAC Fix Plus. So I'm actually really impressed. Like you guys can see my skin. The only place where you can see a little bit of dew is literally right here, like right next to my nose. Everywhere else it looks really good, like super duper good. The skin complexion just looks really nice and like smooth and matte and just like oil free, which barely ever happens. I usually always get like very dewy, especially after a long day. And also another cool thing was that like I was outside having dinner with my friend. So like it really held up really well for that because it was literally like 90 degrees outside. Usually in 90-degree weather, I get so sweaty and like oily, and I'm impressed that it literally is still really well in place. Also, the fact that I took a nap, and even though I took a nap, like my makeup is still on so well, is something else that I'm really impressed by, because usually I take a nap and like half my makeup is off. So I think this MAC Fix Plus Matte Edition did a really good job of really setting my skin and just keeping everything nice. I like the fact that even though I set it, like I mentioned earlier, it didn't like make me rock solid and just feel really like matte. I feel like for the price, $26, that's usually what you pay for like an Urban Decay setting spray. So I wouldn't say it's any different, and you get a large amount of product in here. It's really great, and I'm not having any issues whatsoever with it. It looks so nice. Like, it looks really nice. This is definitely gonna be a new addition to my everyday routine when I do like a full face of makeup and I want it to last and stay on really nicely. It just looks so nice. Like, I can't stop looking at my skin. The only part, like I mentioned, is right around the nose, but I can easily go ahead and blot that, or I can go ahead and make sure that I set those areas and bake them before I, like, you know, go out into the world and get oily. But other than that, I'm having no big major issue with this look. It just looks really nice on the skin. But I'm gonna keep using this because this really held my makeup up like really well. So I'm gonna go ahead and go to sleep because I'm about to pass out. But I really hope that you guys enjoyed watching this review. So if you guys have tried the new MAC Fix Plus Matte Edition, then please go ahead and let me know your thoughts on this, whether you personally like it or not. If you haven't, I would really recommend you check it out. Or even if you just go into MAC and have them like sprayed it on you and then walk around the mall or like go do stuff and then like see it for yourself, then I would say definitely do that, because I know sometimes we can be a little tight with our money because of other situations. So I totally get it, but I feel like if you just try this, it would definitely be worth a try. So if you guys enjoyed watching this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Lets me know to continue doing these videos. And if you guys are new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe, because I would love for you to become a member of family here on YouTube. I wouldn't want you guys to miss my videos for the world. So that being said, I'll be seeing you guys very, very soon for a brand new video. Bye guys.